Alright, hello and welcome back everyone. Today we are going to be showcasing some LMGs, and yeah, we have a lot of them to showcase today. So, we're going to dive right into it, and of course we're going to start off with a sound check, as always. Today we're moving up to the modern 1911. Last time we had the classic 1911. No difference, really, but just looks a little bit cooler. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Sound check as always, here we go. Alright, and just like that, we are going to get right into it. So hopefully now that we have our sound checked and it is good and quality, we are now going to get into some loud and some powerful machine guns. Let's get right into it.
$5, $9 suicide boy, dollar sign. Forget that the way that make these dollars line. Picked up 2 from Dallas, 1 from Phoenix, 2 from the state. Got no time to the money get paid, cause someone tryna harm me, slip with the blade. Tired of picking bullets, I'm a zombie with this shit and let it bang. Shout out my motherfucking army, shout out my focal man, don't match your scars. These bitches in my heart, sweet bliss out of my heart. Until I see these living robots thinking that they are. No one talking about burgers yet, but I'm still here on burgers. Yeah, y'all heard of us yet? Them 2 white folks from either side of the river. Y'all keep my name in your mouth when you think it be you.
13 hours Thailand, need me more than half a zag. Great gorilla out the fucking crew. Finna fill up the zoo. Who the fuck is you? Matter of fact, fuck me. Ticket the clock, go the clock, king, time's up. Call it bad luck, gotta have a few share time, few share mine. Got my ass whooped, got my ass stomped. And back in those days, couldn't pay a fucking bill. Now I chill with Dana in the motherfucking hills. Every time I hit Cali, where the fuck you drove? Looks to see the homie and I'm feeling real low.
Hold on, bitch. Hold on, why you tripping, G? Hold on, I got bones to pick this no face on the coldest shit. Whoa, this that full blown Chernobyl. In my lung when I blow, broken heart, 6 feet smoke, yeah, wet, wet. Go ahead, do your dance when that tap blessing. Best bet, you ain't speaking on the demon while he sleeping neck. I be on the missions every weekend, holy shit. Slip my mind up, bitch, for my children. Fuck.
Alright, so first machine gun at the bottom of the pile that I wanted to really kind of get at was the AVT 40. And this is the fully automatic version of the SVT, which takes a 7.62 x 54 round bullet. And it is a beast of a weapon. Of course, some of it, people have seen it in Tarkov recently. It got added into the last, I think, 2 wipes ago. Or something like that, but yeah, let's get right into it. AVT 40. And that is the AVT 40. Alright, so the very next weapon that I wanted to take a look at was the, the DP-28. And this is actually, for Cameron out there, Cam 40, one of my good buddies, he loves the DP-28, so this is for you. So, DP-28, of course, 1928, one of the Russians' first kind of just machine guns, really, that they came out with. So I'm trying to get a good view of everything for you here. So, it had a wood stock with a bipod, heat shield, and a flash hider there, whatever. But it had very big back sights, and a very big front sight, and a very big bullet. So, bullet it shot was a 7.62 by 51, same as the AVT we just shot. And let's try and give this one a shoot. Why don't? So let me get a better loads from the top, just like that. And then at the bottom, charging handle. Pull it back. Now this is an open bolt weapon, which means that you have to pull the charging handle back, and it fires once the charging handle goes forward. So you pull the trigger, releases the charging handle, going forward, and that inertia going forward with the firing pin hits the stopped bullet, and then boom. And then what that does is causes it to go back, and it just keeps repeating just like that. So if that's kind of an explanation of open bolt weapons, just when it goes forward, it hits, boom. It's really simple. It's open bolt weapons are very simple, very crude, and it's just easy, but they're unsafe. There we go. Just like that. 28. All right. Next up, we have the American Bar 1919 Browning automatic rifle. So this was in World War I. This is also a open bolt weapon. We have a nice little carry handle though, up here on the top, very fashionable, with a 308 bullet. So we have carry handle on top, bipod, no flash hide or anything like that, just simple barrel. And let's get right into it. We're going to jump a little bit forward when we have the classic M60. This one is the foregrip variant. Does not have a bipod. Of course, you would have seen this in something like Rambo. And we have a little carry handle up here on the top. Very nice and fashionable. It does clip into the top sight, however, which devs might need to take a look at that, but anywho, kind of looks cool. Kind of looks like a PKP with that, but anywho, besides the fact. This is an American machine gun set during the Vietnam War, which would have been, of course, 1960s to like the 1970s area, which is also Rambo when that movies are set in time period. So let's get right into it, guys, and let's get some shooting going. This one is I believe a closed bolt, actually. Nope, this is an open bolt as well. And let me get a quick view so you guys can see the open. So that right there, like if anyone has a AR-15 or anything nowadays, you will know that that is where your bullet goes. It's your bolt, and you can see it with these little holes right here, so like the lost holes. So it is an open bolt weapon, and of course that means the bolt is going to be open at the start, not closed. Closed would mean it would be all the way closed. It's open on this side. And so once it goes forward, it's going to hit the bullet with the firing pin, which is right in the middle there, as you can see, and it will go forward, hitting one of these bullets and causing it to shoot. Now, of course, this has a gas tube as well, set up right here, kind of like just mini classic weapons today, not classic weapons, just mini weapons today. With just how that works with the gas, and how the gas coming out of the gun also comes through these little holes, comes back into the gun, and pushes the bolt back out. So that is the simple history of that. Alright, then let's get right into some M60 shooting. So today, or I should say next, we are going to work on the M249. So the M249 was one of the first weapons in the machine guns, I should really say, in the fact that it could take a standard NATO 5.56 magazine, one of these, that's actually a 60 rounder, as well as a box mag, or a big, just, classic machine gun mag. And let me get a closer inspection so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So on the bottom, of course, here is where we have our latch where it comes into. Up here we would open. Hold on, I'll grab it. There we go. Open. And bolts up and over. And of course we would close it. And we would slide the bolt. I'm gonna do that in just a second. But as you can see, the bolts go up and over on the top here. And then that still leaves that little spot right there. So I guess we go, where's that gonna go? Goes right there. So it is a open bolt weapon, which of course, like we talked about before, means that it just needs the bolt right here, which is back here, to come forward, striking the bullet. You can actually see the little lever right here grabbing onto the bolt once it gets back here. And then that big spring on the bottom right there, that is the gas tube. Right here, where the gas comes down and pushes the bolt back for us. And this right here is just some little stuff that connects to the bolt and how it switches the bullets around and whatnot on top when it has the box mag in. So, let's get right into it. I have a little sight here for us as well. A little rinky dink thing, but it works. So, let's get right into it. Next up, we are going to get into the PKP. Actually, this is the PKM. I lied. Or just the PK. So, this is Russia's one of their first machine guns that they had made. After the VP-28, I should say, Act 2. This is a open bolt, with the bolt being on the side. On the side over here. This one loads by going to the top. And the little carry handle. Okay, probably not. Alright. On the side, top down. And actually inside here you can see the mechanism on how this is going to work. So, this is the bolt right here. I've already cocked it back. Look at this. So, here with the bolt, you can see, bring this over, that when I cock it back and the bullet actually gets over, you can see that it actually latches onto the back of the bullet, pulls it back and down. So, pulling the bullet back, right? So it's stuck in the back here. The inertia of it goes pointing downwards, goes down into the barrel, slide comes back, open bolt, goes forward, completing the motion, and there we go. So the PK it's a very complex act, or it's not a very complex, but it's a more complex, or it started to be one of the more complex the machine guns you see come onto the market. Of course, with this coming back and down. And we're going to, now I say we shoot it. You know, because all guns are made to be shot, and everything is made to be fun. So. Next up, we have the MG42, which was made by the Russians in 1942. Obviously, as the name would suggest. And it was their go-to, really just go-to machine gun, and it really has been one of the prime examples of a machine gun. Just one of the best over in history. So. It is a 7.62 by 50 something bullet. It's a weird big one, but it's close to a 7.62 by 51 MMR, which would be like the PK we shot earlier. This has this big ass charging handle right here, as you can see. It's all the way back. It's forward. Open bolt as usual, as you can see right here. You can actually see the clip right there, actually in the bottom right here, grabbing the bolt and bringing it back. So of course, this is going to bring the bolt forward and in, and it's going to shoot the bullet. This thing fires very, very fast. Let's have a good time. Whew. Very hot, very fast bullets. That was 60 rounds in about 3 seconds. Let's see how about 200 does. Down, Bessie, down. Down, Bessie, down. Clear. Whew. Wild beast. Alright, then also I would like to showcase the M240B, which is the American 7.62 NATO, which is a 308 round. And this is a very big, very heavy machine gun, as you can see. It barely even fits on the entire screen. Much larger than the M249. And classic open bolt like most. The H3 Spectator. There's the bolt. There's the bullet. Over. Boom. And just like that, we're done. Next up, we have the classic. Oh, careful. Let's fucking just okay. Alright. So everything's make you shot. Oh shit. By the Russians, 1928, and that is a big ass bipod. Holy fuck.